he made $100 million. You know, and he's his own boss. He can say and do what he wants to do. Having a great team.
Yeah.
No one person can do it by himself. That was the core of the team.
Gotcha.
You know, and it was a tremendous sacrifice. You know, especially for me. I worked like 15 years straight, 7 days a week, 20 hours a day.
Wow.
You know, that whole middle part of my life,
Yeah.
it didn't exist. It didn't exist.
And now you have this egg on your face, and things are falling apart. And now people are wondering, did you get screwed, or was it your own financial ignorance, and now you're bitter?
People taking shots at a great fighter, Mayweather. Probably the same people that were, applauding him and saying how great he was at one point, and now they're taking shots at him, like they're almost, like they get pleasure out of seeing a great fall.
You're right, but when you call yourself the money man, you do it to yourself a little bit too.
No, I can't argue with that.
Leonard Ellerbe just dropped a bombshell take on Floyd Mayweather's shocking financial downfall, and trust me, this isn't just gossip, it's a warning shot. According to Ellerbe, who once stood right beside Mayweather during the peak of his billion-dollar empire, the signs were always there. He watched the private jets, insane shopping sprees, luxury mansions, and non-stop cash flow that never seemed to slow down. But behind the flashy lifestyle was a dangerous pattern: money going out faster than it came in. Ellerbe believes this collapse didn't happen overnight. It was years in the making. Now the question hits hard. Did the undefeated legend finally lose the fight that mattered most, his finances? This brutal reality proves even legends can fall when discipline disappears and excess takes complete control over everything.
I've been saying from day one what it is that, and then they know, everybody laughed at me. They laughed at me. They said, "Oh, he's just talking nonsense." I've been told, all of you guys.
Leonard Ellerbe explains that when Floyd Mayweather rises to extreme fame and unstoppable success, the spotlight doesn't just bring applause. It brings pressure, doubt, and relentless criticism from every direction. He believes the real battle isn't inside the ring but in the mind, where every comment, every headline, and every opinion tries to shake your focus. According to Ellerbe, champions are defined by how they respond when the world turns against them. Mayweather built his legacy by blocking out noise, staying disciplined, and proving critics wrong again and again. It's not about avoiding negativity. It's about controlling your reaction and turning pressure into power. That mindset separates legends from everyone else in the game today and shows why mental strength always decides the ultimate victory.
Today, when you're on top, when you're at the top, you can expect criticism. It just comes with success. It's all about how you handle things. And me personally, none of it's personal. None of it's personal.
Leonard Ellerbe believes that Floyd Mayweather had all the tools to dominate not just in boxing but in the business world as well. He explains that Floyd's global brand, massive fan base, and unmatched earning power created endless opportunities to build a long-lasting empire beyond the ring. From promotions to smart investments, the path was wide open. But according to Ellerbe, success in business demands the same discipline, strategy, and patience as fighting. He points out that if those ventures were taken more seriously with calculated decisions and long-term planning, the outcome could have been completely different. This shows that talent alone is never enough without focus and smart moves. Even the biggest stars can miss out on building something truly unstoppable.
Who formed his own company,
right?
But he was the first one that had a team surrounded by him. Our focus was the business, and his focus was the boxing. And in turn, we built the brand, built Mayweather Promotions.
Yeah.
And Floyd became his own boss.
Wow.
And that was the key.
Logan Paul takes a bold shot at Floyd Mayweather, openly mocking him while claiming he's still waiting on a massive unpaid $1.5 million from their exhibition showdown. The statement instantly sparked controversy, reigniting tension between the two and raising serious questions about what really happened behind the scenes. Logan suggests that despite all the hype, luxury, and talk of huge earnings, not everything was settled the way it should have been. This isn't just trash talk, it's a public call-out that puts Mayweather's financial image under pressure. Fans are now split, some backing Logan's claim while others defend Floyd, but one thing is clear: the drama between them is far from over and still making noise today.
Because he's still waiting on the 1.5 from Floyd Mayweather. He made this video simultaneously with the beef with Le'Veon, and I don't know, maybe it's coincidence, maybe it isn't.
Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2. The fight nobody asked for except me. I need this. Because if Floyd wins, he can finally pay me my $1.5 million. I don't care about the legacy fight. I don't care that these men have a combined age of 100 years. I care that Floyd Mayweather, the best boxer alive, uses those same hands that made him 100 million to then me my money. And Floyd, if you're watching this, win it and pay me back, or I'm going to send my goons after you. Gotcha. Hey.
I really don't know why I watched that. Yeah, listen, dude. Logan is, again, functionally a coward for not doing this. I was really excited for it, too. I couldn't wait. That was about to be content, stud. But, I mean, okay, yes, I understand if he is under WWE contract, they're not going to allow him to do certain...
Teddy Atlas points out a harsh reality surrounding Floyd Mayweather, revealing how quickly public loyalty can flip when success fades. He explains that the same crowds who once celebrated every victory, praised his dominance, and admired his undefeated legacy are now turning into critics, mocking his struggles and laughing at what they see as his biggest fall. According to Atlas, this shift isn't surprising because fame often comes with temporary loyalty, not real support. When the spotlight dims, respect can disappear just as fast. He believes this moment exposes the truth about the fight game and fame itself, where admiration is conditional and harsh judgment follows instantly, showing that staying on top is one battle, but staying respected is an even tougher war to win.
Yeah, like you said, he was Mayweather, Money Mayweather, and now he's suing because he went through his money, blew his money, whatever. Look, I don't know what the truth is fully in there. I know Steven Espinosa was named. He ran Showtime at the time. He was named him. I never was a fan of Espinosa. Again, I'm not afraid to say and not mince my words when I feel a certain way, and I've taken arrows for it, and of course I've also taken some praise for it. That people say, hey, Teddy's going to say what he feels. I was never a fan of him. I never thought he was a man that kept his word. I never thought he really did a great job over at Showtime. I mean, they put some good fights on because the fights were available, because the landscape made it available.
Wack 100 shuts down the noise around Floyd Mayweather with a completely different perspective. Insisting that Floyd isn't broke at all, he's still rich. Where it truly matters, he explains that while people online keep spreading rumors and counting another man's money, Mayweather remains untouched mentally, living in peace and confidence. According to Wack, real wealth isn't just numbers in a bank account, it's the ability to ignore negativity and stay unbothered by opinions. He believes Floyd has mastered that mindset, blocking out gossip and focusing on his own lane. This powerful outlook flips the narrative, suggesting that even if financial questions exist, Mayweather is still winning the most important battle, controlling his mind and not letting the world define his worth.
Where Floyd is rich at right now, his peace of mind. When I send him things, like I send you things when it's pertaining to you, when he gets the time, he'll call me and he say, hey, Wack, what's that? And I tell him. He said, that's nonsense. He said, well, as long as they trying to figure me out, they not going to be able to figure out what they need to do. And he continues to move. I will say this without saying too much, that I've seen him pass on some big deals based upon the business he already has on the table. But again, I've been to his home. I talk to him regular. He's my business partner.
Pauly explains that Floyd Mayweather might have avoided all this financial scrutiny if he had simply kept his money moves private from the start. He points out that when you constantly showcase luxury cars, stacks of cash, private jets, and extravagant lifestyles in front of the world, you naturally invite people to question everything. According to Malignaggi, the more Floyd displayed his wealth, the more fans, critics, and analysts began to examine whether it all truly added up. He believes silence would have protected the image, but public flexing opened the door for doubt, speculation, and non-stop debate. This situation proves that sometimes less exposure creates more mystery, while too much visibility can turn success into a target for criticism and constant financial questioning.
He was seeing how much Floyd was making, right? And Floyd himself was flaunting himself like he was the guy who was making that kind of money. And for all intents and purposes, I assume he was. Everybody assumed he was. And seemed like he thought he was, because he wasn't complaining. He was showing off, you know? This is why, as I get older, I feel like, and everybody always tells you this when you're young, like, keep your finances private, you know, and this is why I think this is a big reason why. First and foremost, you notice that if you don't keep your finances private, everybody and their mother asks you for money constantly. And they don't ask you
That
for
happens either way.
and they don't, well, they don't ask you. Well, people assume you have money,
Yeah.
but if you flaunt it, you definitely they confirm you have money. And they don't ask you for money like you need to buy the Rolex or the Lamborghini. They'll guilt you into it. They need their mother's dying in the hospital. They need to pay for a funeral. Their kid is sick. Like, they guilt you into it, and you almost feel bad not giving it. You know?
The breakdown from Boxing Insiders paints a complicated and intense picture of Floyd Mayweather's situation, showing that this isn't just about money. It's about decisions, timing, and trust. Behind the headlines are serious legal battles, including a massive lawsuit against Showtime and its former executive Steven Espinosa, where Floyd claims hundreds of millions never reached him despite his billion-dollar career. While longtime advisor Al Heyman isn't directly named, the situation still raises big questions. Analysts believe a mix of extravagant spending and relying too much on others may have created this storm. Yet voices like Wack 100 insist Floyd is still mentally strong and unbothered, proving wealth isn't just numbers. This story is far from over, so make sure you subscribe, like, and share for more powerful breakdowns and updates.